better than the bottom. So much better.
We're gonna go ahead and move on to my most favorite part of the show, which is the picks. I ain't been picking shit right here lately, but we're in to get this shit back together this week. So let's go ahead and jump into our week 9 matchups. I'm gonna kick it off by going with the 3 and 5 Texas Tycoons against the 2 and 6 DC. This is a shit show. I don't know how it is. I don't know any other way to put this shit. But somebody gotta win. You hear me? So let's pick this shit. Go ahead, go Twin. I don't want to.
So what's the projection? What's the projection?
Oh, okay, yeah. Early projections 131 for DC and 121 for Texas Tycoons.
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot it. I hate to go against Young Mizzle, man, but yeah, I'm going to go with DC on this one, man.
Yeah,
because Young Mike said he in a rebuilding stage. So
yeah, he put that out there. Yeah, you right.
Yeah, so
you fucking right.
Yeah, I'm going with DC simply because I think that Williams is going to put up another big game, and I think that he's going to be the one that carry DC to the victory. I don't think that it's going to be some high scoring bonanza or anything like that, So I think that he's going to pull it out though.
I want to pick the Texas Tycoons. I want to pick an upset so bad, which I don't think this would be an upset, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and make it a clean sweep and take DC on this one. Let's go to the next matchup. We have the Bayou Boys coming off a win going against Supreme, who's also coming off a win.
What's the projection?
Interesting matchup here. We got they project Supreme to win early. It's 154 to 131. The Bayou Boys don't have Mason. San Francisco has a bye week. So they're going to have to, let me see who they just to do a quick look. They maybe Ford, no. They don't have another running back that I know of. So they're going to have to be creative to be able to replace that. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and jump out there. I'm taking the Supreme team to get another win.
Yeah, I concur that. I'm taking Supreme.
You can win without the running back, but I wouldn't recommend it.
So let me ask you. You said the projections are with Supreme right now, but what's the points differential?
It's 154 to 131.
Okay, yeah. Let me get Supreme.
All right. Let's go Draper for the paper. Trying to keep his season alive against Juice Simmons.
I'm taking Draper, man. It looks like Draper done maybe kind of like his team done got on a little roll where they playing the the right teams, that at the right times, my underperforming team the way that they played. And then the way Juice team, it seemed that they ain't putting up points right now. So I'm going with Drake.
I will say this, though. God hasn't been cleared to play. Even though they got a 9.7 in the lineup, he didn't play last week because of a hamstring. And I don't know necessarily he's just going to jump right on the field and give you a 10. He could. But the projection is 142 to 121. That won't do that much of a difference. But Juice might find a tight end. He needs a tight end. Pat Freiermuth is out. He got Tyjae Spears, who hasn't. I don't think he's been playing. I'm gonna keep. I think Draper might get the role too. So
I'm gonna take Gonzo in this one.
So far we've all picked the same matchups. I think this might be where we differ, but let's see. We got Chosen One going against Greedy. The match early projections is 144 for Chosen One and 130 for Greedy. I'm looking at the matchup. It looks like everybody, all hands is on deck. They may make a little. Brian Thomas is out for Chosen One, and he got 144. So he's gonna have to replace the receiver. They got him 0 early. I don't know if that's gonna remain that way, but early they got the receiver at 0.0. He probably put Tucker in there. They got Tucker projected at 8. I don't see anybody else who they could put in there, but I'm still, man. Go ahead and go, Twin.
I'm reluctant to do this. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You already know what it is, so you know who I'm taking. I'm going to take Chosen One.
Look, I'm going to tell you. CeeDee Lamb alone this week against Greedy, I would take him. But when you throw in the way Mixon has been balling too, I mean, right there.
Oh, the boy got a deadly team now.
Yeah. And they rounding around and they form at the right time, So I mean, I'm going with Chosen.
And that trade for Laporta is seeming to play out for him.
Yeah, what he had, like a 10. He finally had a double-figure game.
He had more than a 10. He had a 16.8 last week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take that. I don't usually do this, but I'm gonna go ahead and take. I'm trying to find a way.
On the dark side.
I'm trying to find a way, but this EL Jr. that's making it hard for me. The EL Deontay Johnson got traded to Baltimore though, so
yeah,
that may mean something. I'm gonna pick an upset. I don't know if we call it an upset. I'm gonna go. We've been going the same way too much. I'm looking at this. I'm gonna pick Greedy. I'm gonna stand on this island all by myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna get out there. I'm gonna take Greedy. Another person. I'm gonna take Greedy. Then we got Smoke Joe going against Rule Breakers early is 145 to 120. Rude is an elevator, man. It goes up and then it goes back down. Debo look like he may not play again. I don't know what's going on with Debo, but I'm going to go ahead and take Smoke and Joe to take this victory.
And you say it's 145 to 120?
Yeah.
For Smoke and Joe?
Mm-hmm. And Rude ain't the hardest worker in the league. Let me just say that.
No, because he don't really pay attention like we do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Smoke and Joe. I think that Cook is gonna come through and he's gonna have a nice game for Rude, but I don't see a lot of other things that can be just guaranteed to come through for him. So in a big way, So I'm gonna go with Smoke and Joe.
Yeah, he doesn't have. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Twin.
I'm gonna say, man, I'm gonna go with Rude for the upset.
Yeah, you better get him on the line. You better coach him. That Debo Samuel and that Nick Bosa, he's gonna have to fill them two positions to even make a difference.
Yeah.
And I don't know where you're gonna go get. I don't know what is Debo usually projected on 19. 18,
that's right.
17,
that's right.
18.
Hold on, San Francisco. That's right. Hold on, San Francisco. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Smoke and Joe. Yeah.
No, okay.
Switch that up.
Okay.
Switch that up.
Okay.
Yeah, switch that shit up. Yeah, switch that shit up.
Then we have the 304 Whisperer going against Swift. Swift is on a loser. He can't afford to lose this. He can't. In that trade that he made early in the year, they may come back and show its ugly head. That remains to be seen. But Puka's back. It's 150 to 138. AR5 is out. He got benched. He didn't even get hurt. He got benched for Flacco, but Swift got Flacco. So hopefully that'll play. Then he got the Moss and Irvin and St. Brown. He, London. He got some players over there, but it's a 150 projection, and I assume 3 or 4 will get a little boost when they get a defensive lineman because Mac Collins is out. M. Collins. I'm gonna go Rollo. Just go ahead and get out there. I'm taking Rollo to get this win. That'll be 4 losses for Swift, 3 in a row. As much as I think that he can come out of it. I just I don't feel good about it.
You know what? Go ahead, Swift. Not Swift. Go ahead, Twin. I'm gonna go last on this.
Man, is Swift starting Flacco?
Yeah, he ain't got no choice. Those are his only. He has Drake May, but I think Drake May might miss this week.
Yeah.
And he don't got Harris. Harris is on the bench, so he has to start Bucky and Zach, which ain't a bad look.
Not at all, because Bucky is a starter too. So I'm gonna take Swift on this one, man.
Okay.
You know what? You had touched on something briefly earlier, Face, and that's something we didn't touch on when we was talking about recapping the game earlier. Puka came back last week, and he was sitting on Rollo bench with an 18 sitting on the bench.
And he still won.
So he gonna be incorporating him into this lineup this week. And I think Puka is going to continue to keep rolling. And I think that just makes Rollo's team stronger. And I'm going with Rollo this week. And Rollo win this game right here. He then propels himself to be in a tie with Swift record-wise in the division. And he have beaten him, so that he'd be then ahead of him in the division. So that'll be a great win for Rollo, and that'll be a great rise from where he was to be move himself up to second in the division.
Right.
And this next matchup is projected to is 61% to 39%, 165 to 134. Them kids of mine got some work to do. They got a couple of positions to fill, I believe. They got the defensive lineman. Just one position. Damn. And it's still that low. I'm sure they're gonna make some moves though. They got a lot of money over there that they hoarding. No, it just looks too strong. We said that last week, and they got popped.
But you gotta look at they still put up a hot 182, dog. Like
they did. Yeah, they did. Yeah. That would have beat damn near, and that'd have been all but 2 teams this past week. There ain't but 2 teams that could have stood in front of that 182 and stood it down. With that being said, I don't see North underperforming next week. And I don't know what you're gonna get from them kids of mine. I really don't. They haven't put it all together. They got a group. They got a good group of players, but they haven't put it all together. Maybe Hockenson will be back this week. Maybe I heard some reports that this was gonna be the week, but we don't know. And he's had him up every week since he was eligible to come back, but every time he had to go put him down and park the son. And James Williams is suspended, and shit, he might got a pistol case. He may be doing some more. He might be missing some more games. So everything seems to be falling apart over there for them kids of mine. But it's their rookie season. You can't blame them. Being a rookie, you're learning the ins and outs, the nuances of the season, of the game. And,
that's how our season was when we started, Faith.
No, that wasn't how mine was. That's how yours was. But I understand what you're saying. I went to Super Bowl my rookie year.
I
But
did. I ain't
neither
even
here
make
nor
the
there.
playoff.
Yeah, I knew it. But neither here nor there. With that being said, I'm gonna have to go ahead and check my box on the north side. I'm gonna check back maybe next week and see. Maybe I come back over there. But I'm gonna take the north. What you say, Twin? Who you got?
Man, I got to go with the North. North's kind of hard to beat. They beat me. So they hard. I ain't gonna lie, man. They kind of got some over there, man.
They beat me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They kind of got some over there, man. I ain't gonna even lie. It's gonna be a hard one for them kids, man. It's gonna be a hard one. It's gonna be a hard fought match, man. He gonna have to really put his coaching skills together, man. You know what I'm saying?
No diddy.
Yeah. He got to really put some coaching skills together, man, because that boy North got a squad over there, man.
Yes, he do.
I would love to see him come with the upset. He got Boyd.
I would
now.
too.
He went got Boyd. He's reaching. I just looked up and down. He's trying to come to the next man. Got Moore, Boyd. You got E Moore, not D Moore, but D Moore's playing like E Moore too. So I mean, they interchangeable right now.
Yeah.
Let us know why them kids of mine, you are going to win this matchup against North Dallas.
Yeah, no fat told me, y'all, through the grapevine that it's gonna be a hard week for me this week. That what he told me. He said it ain't gonna get no easier coming in this week. So let me say this. I've been saying this all year though, and I continue to say it. North got players on his team that's playing out of their minds like they ain't never played before, like Dobbins. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't lying.
Kamara is a nice player, but Kamara been playing at a outer-worldly level though. You know what I'm saying? Like this is how these niggas been playing. You know what I'm saying? He got niggas like Myers at the receiving core and shit. So I'm saying
Pitts. Pitts going against the Cowboys and shit. You know how them niggas get.
Like I'm saying,
Pitts finna get 200 yards.
Like I'm saying, the players that he got, like I'm saying, look, they done did their job. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just hoping this week that they got players that could come back down to the reality of who they are and play up to their real capabilities and not to their 2024 capabilities. And as far as like people like Moore that I got in at the receiver position, I mean, he just busted 16 this week. He was another nigga that was off the street like Tillman was. And he added to Jameis Winston receiving core. So I expect for him to go double figures again this week because Jameis slang that thing. That's what he do. You know what I'm saying? And it's him and Tillman. They the 1 and 2. So I expect for him to do his thing, and I don't expect for Boyd to be in there come Sunday. So let me say that. So I expect that the projection is going to be around a 140 to his whopping 165. I mean, look at what they got Kamara as projected. This is the shit that I'm talking about. What he like a 25 or some shit?
Yeah.
That's his projection. I mean, how many niggas come out and they walking projection that week is 25? I mean, like they saying it like this nigga's just man, he's Superman on that motherfucker. But hopefully I got the kryptonite for that shit this week.
Yeah.
You're gonna need it.
You ain't bullshitting because boy, it's hard to beat.
And you need this one. You really need this win. You can't afford to give up too many more.
Hey, you see how what's the name needed 201 to beat him? Well, that's a hard lick.
Man, anytime you put up 180 some points and lose. That's
That's a
that's
hard
Yo,
crazy.
lick.
hopefully the team come out flat because of that. They disappointed because of putting up those big points and losing. Were they still
That's a
thinking about that? You know,
that's a
and they just flat.
possibility.
Definitely.
Definitely a possibility. Okay, let's move right along. We got a close one right here. This is a 5-3 versus 5-3. Number 4 and number 5 team on LAV's the top of the 6 list. This is a good matchup. Somebody's gonna fall. Somebody's gonna get knocked off the list. Somebody's gonna climb. They're gonna rise. And that's the first and third business going against Team Twin. First and third has an early projection of 153 to Team Twins 148. Team Twin just keeps finding ways to get it done. They just put players in the lineup. This week they won't be going double tight. They're gonna start Sutton in there, and we don't know what Tracy gonna be. I'm gonna go ahead and pass it to you, Banks. Who you got in this?
Look. Let me say this first of all. I just want to just get this out of the way right here, right now. Uh, I want to take a twin in the matchup when I look at the players up and down the list and I compare the two teams, player for player. But I simply got to go against Twin this week because he got Sutton in the lineup.
Mm,
That's how much I don't like Sutton. That
mm.
that motherfucker right there. Uh, uh, he would have to show me the rest of the goddamn season for me to believe in him. Because this is the motherfucker that'll drop that 17 like he had last week, and then he come out the next week and give you a 3 or a
And
5
you
or
can't
something.
find him.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So
Right.
so 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 and with me knowing he got Daniels, he got Gibbs, he got Stevenson if he come to play. Uh, 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 them three motherfuckers alone, and then I'm more than likely he gonna be bringing up McCaffrey.
But that's next
Not
week.
this week.
Oh,
Not
that's
this
next
week.
week.
That's
That's
next
next
week because
week.
they're on the bye.
He might be
So
back next week.
so but with those but with those three horses right there though, Daniels, uh, Stevenson, and Gibbs. I mean, like you got to be pretty strong. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't have really no holes. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers like Reed done showed to be a player in this. You know what I'm saying, in this league. So I mean, like you got to watch out for motherfuckers like that. So I mean, he could fuck around and bust off with a big game. So I mean, but I guess you got to kind of watch out for that too because if Love ain't there, that could slow him down. So I mean, but I just don't like Sutton, man. That motherfucker right there, man. That's
Oh, I
rough.
could dig it. I could definitely dig it.
They got Cade Alton. Cade Alton projected to get a 12.2. When
That's
I
what he.
traded for him, he was nowhere near that number.
Well, see, he um, uh, Mayfield ain't got nobody to throw to. So I mean, he
Makes
got
sense.
he got to feed somebody, and damn Kate, he coming right in handed. Goddamn, man,
He getting unlocked. He unlocked.
dang, he fuck around and have another bit. I'm just, you know what? I'm telling you, I want to go twin with this motherfucker Sudden, man. Nigga, say, man.
This is what I will say. I
it's
I
gonna
feel
it's
I
gonna be a
feel
hard one for me. That's what I can say. Like, and I told you, Facebook, before you even started recording, I was like, man,
mhm.
I gotta go against T-Mo. I said, man, it's gonna be kind of hard, man. It's gonna be a hard. It's gonna take all my motherfucking professionalism to try to pull this one off, boy. Cause everything he got is pushed.
I mean, you never know though. if Tracy play, you never know how he might respond. If you get a 30 or somewhere close to
But
that from him,
if he don't play, I'm just gonna put in Tucker. You know,
you gonna play Tucker.
yeah, if he don't play, I'm putting in Tucker and
I mean, that's you ain't got no choice anyway.
yeah, and then like for my receiving, like man, like I wanted to start Gabe, but I can't, man. Like it
He got a 0 last week. I wouldn't.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I can't do it. I can't. That's why I got to start Sutton and Watson. I got to because first and foremost, Diggs gone. So you know I had to go on and get him up out of there.
Yeah, that was a cold one right there.
Oh yeah, that was too chilly for the hot dog. But you know, hey man, you know it is what it is, man. This it's just football. You know what I'm saying? This is games of ups and downs, smiles and frowns. You know, so shit.
Yeah.
You know, hey man, man. Look,
But why? What? I heard you being diplomatic and speaking all about
So who you got, Faith?
Well, I wanted him to, I'm gonna go ahead and let him finish. I want him to tell us why he gonna pull it out, not how hard it's gonna be. Why are y'all going to win? Why are you going to get this win and beat first and third?
Man, I feel like I gotta do some coaching. Shit. I gotta do some general managing and I gotta do some coaching, man. It's simple as that, man. In order to pull this one off, I gotta be at my best.
Okay.
Yeah. That's just how I feel about it. I gotta be at my best.
Respect.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Same thing I got to do this week. Shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel that, and I ride with that. I support that. However, I don't support you in this win.
I can dig it. I can dig it.
I'm gonna stand on the side of first and third. I see them over there with the moves they making and different stuff that they doing without their key players. A lot of key players over there now. The man went into the game last week with only 2 players that he could even be active on the bench and was able to get the win. They dangerous, and that's why I'm taking first and third.
Very.
They.
But I can't go against myself, man. Shit, I put myself in this position. Hey, man. Hey, look, I gotta rock with me, man.
They look like they can walk in the rain without getting wet.
Yeah, I gotta rock with me, man.
But we will see. We'll see how it plays out. Right now, like I said, I got first and third. We're gonna go ahead and go into the game of the week. Team LAV here lately seems to find themselves in all the games of the week here in these last few weeks. They got an opportunity to get right back on the top and have the best record in the league again. But they got to get it done against Cash. This is a former champion. I've been told they got the trophy by their name. Team LAV is those far beating 2 former champions. And they facing another one. And like they say, never question the heart of a champion. So this is going to be a battle. We get a little relief. Well, let me go ahead and projection. The projection has Team LAV favored 151 to 141. There will be some little tweaks in the lineup I anticipate for Team LAV. They got a question mark at linebacker. Henry almost killed my linebacker last week. We had player-on-player violence. My nigga was doing good, too. He had a 9. And he ran into Henry, and they had to cart him off on the ambulance. That's crazy. Could have been anybody else but my nigga, though. But, that is what it is. This game is injuries is part of this game.
Absolutely.
I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know why we are going to pull this out. We're not happy with our performance last week.
Well, first you need to ask us who we think gonna win.
Okay, well I'll do that. 151 to 141. Team Cash against Team LAV, a former champion. This is the battle of 6 and 2. The winner will be alone on top of the list of Team LAV's list as well as the league. Projections still have LAV number 1 currently. They have Cash number 1 seeding. and LAV number 2. So this is a battle of number 1 and number 2. Who do you guys got in this matchup? And I get into my analysis of why we will win after.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna kind of go. I'm gonna go with Team LAV, man. Even though Team Cash done beat me, I'm gonna go with Team LAV. I kind of think because Team LAV kind of he stays consistent, man. Like I'm not gonna buck the system, like. I just think that's who I feel gonna win because I feel he gonna put he gonna make some coaching moves. It's gonna make it happen.
Yeah, on this one, this week it's gonna be a tough matchup, and it is the game of the week, and Team LAV have been in a bunch of those game of the weeks because they had top record going against another top team with a top record in the league, and that's what we have again this week, 6-2 against 6-2, and Casual has a nice team, but I think that this has to be the week for the Jets try to get it together with their receiving core, because if they don't do it this week, then I think that it may be a problem seriously going forward. Um, I think Henry had a modest game by his standards. And I'm pretty sure that Team LAV is not going to make the mistake they made and start Williams again this week. I'm pretty sure Baker will be back in the fold.
Right.
Walking dub this year.
Boy.
So I think that I'm going to go with Team LAV on this
one. In respects to that, Baker would never ever sit on the bench again until
I talked to you about that too.
Until this is bye week. He would, if he had his receivers, he would have never, been out of the lineup.
Them kids of mine, I was like, man, you should, you don't. I said, I called Face. I said, boy, damn well you should have started Baker. Damn well you should have started Baker.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wouldn't have made a difference though. We're not gonna pretend as if him being in would have made that much of a difference. It'd have been closer.
No. It's just the coaching though.
But with the leader of the team not on the team, I think it may have affected the rest of the team. Had Baker been in there early and performed the way he did, I think it would have inspired the rest of our players to put up different performance. But it is what it is. We're going into this week. Actually, you know what? We needed that. I don't think that you can win every game.
Reality check.
You get something out of a loss, and we got something out of that, and we will respond accordingly. We get a little lightness at that quarterback position. I'm not going to doubt Minshew. I'm not going to sell him short, but he's not in the league of Purdy. I think we can all say that. So we get a little break because Purdy's off. We do have to figure out something going on with our linebacker because, like I said, Henry tried to kill my linebacker, a little team-on-team violence. And you're right, Banks. We do have to get some production out of Adams and Wilson. That law firm has not produced to the tune that I would like. They're projected to get 13 and 14. They had 32-point projection last week. They fell well short of that. I think, we had 25. It ain't too bad. But, they got 27 this week. I anticipate them going for their first 30 combined this week. We really need it. We'll know Thursday as we, kick this shit off. Hun been hunting. I anticipate Henry may have a tough game because that Denver defense is serious. But they got, another receiving threat over there. I don't know how that's going to affect, the line of scrimmage. They may have to drop 4 or 5 in the coverage and only have a light box. And, all we need is a block or two, and with the king going. I didn't get much production for Bowers. I anticipate a better game. You know, my defense didn't perform as well. I anticipate a better game there. Punter didn't get no money, but we're going to run him back out there. We're not going to cut him. We're going to keep him on the team. We're going to win this because, you know, we did underperform. And I kind of look at it like the beginning of the season. You know, we lost our first game, then we went on the road. Well, the second half of the season, we lost the first game, and we're going to get back on our road. And, you know, that's just it. Cash going to need some help this week. I guarantee it. You're going to see a better performance from my team this week. I guarantee it. I'm not going to guarantee a win because that's, you know, a little bit too disrespectful, and we don't do that in this league. But I anticipate seeing us back at the top of the Team LAV's list and the top of this league as far as wins and losses go. And that's been our show for this week. I'd like to thank you all for tapping in with us each and every week. All y'all who watch, we'd like to thank y'all for watching, man. Hit that like button. If you ain't subscribed to the channel yet to get our notifications, you know, subscribe, fuck with us, help support the show. The show is not going to stop. The show is not going to quit. We're going to always keep going.
Top is so much better than the bottom.